Welcome to Pavithra Laptop Care. See, today I have received a laptop. Actually, it's a Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3 NMF061 motherboard model number NMF061. See, it has come from some other dealers. Okay, so the main question I want to ask you people is, in what basis you are considering the CPU has gone? Actually, okay, in this motherboard CPU has gone, but in what basis? That my question. Okay, when I received this board, see here is the bias above one 5 leg pin. I mean 5 leg IC has removed, and this is the damage happened by previous technician. Okay, anyway, but when I saw all were very clear, there was no removing or any R&D work was not done. They removed only this, and they tried somewhere here one jumper was there, so that one it got removed. So okay, it was a short, so that's why it removed. But the thing is, in what basis you will consider the CPU has gone exactly? Okay, in today's video I am going to tell you, actually it's a very small troubleshooting thing. So in that I found exactly the CPU has gone. How it has gone, that I will explain you. See, the many people, what mistake they will do is, first they will check impedance of this. Okay, this one, if pin number 8 of this particular bias IC is short, then they will consider, mostly I am telling, most of the technicians will consider it as short. That is a not good way for troubleshooting. Okay, see, it was short. Actually I removed, see, so many components here. I removed a IC, and here a small IC, here it's a coil, and one more IC I removed. The main identification is, first you need to check all the paths. See, unfortunately we don't have schematic for this particular motherboard, but luckily we have board view. Okay, as per the board view, if I go, so I can identify more path belongs to this particular pin number 8. Here, so many places. The main thing is, first you need to identify which path is belongs to this CPU. That you have to disconnect it, and then you have to check. Okay, that is the simplest method how you will consider this is a good or not. See, here I have removed a IC here. This IC belongs to this place. This is actually 0.075 volt something is there, P.075 volt something. Okay, that path it is. This has 2 pin. Directly it gone to sock. Okay, it directly gone to sock. Here if I check what happened, first here jumper was there. Jumper I removed here. See, jumper I removed. Here one side as short and other side there is no short when I removed. When I check this, completely zero. Okay, this completely zero. This path not belongs to any IC or any components. This one directly has gone 2 pins connected to this particular sock. Okay, now you understand? This one has complete zero. Then you can consider CPU has gone, because there is no capacitors, there is no any IC. It's not belongs to any IC, directly connected here. That is the one thing. And second thing is, when we check this pin number 8, that case we need to check all the connectivity of this particular pin. This pin is 1.8 volts, 1.8 volts SPI voltage. Okay, the main voltage goes to bias. See, this voltage belongs to PCH also, but the thing is, first we need to check connected components or connectivity where it has gone exactly. When I checked all the things, multiple places I not removed anything. Directly I came here, a path was there here, that directly belongs to CPU. See here, one path, here one jumper was there. When I removed this, one side it's clear. Okay, when I removed this jumper, directly this pin number 8 of the bias chip has gone, that short has removed. Okay, now when I check this path, this side also same thing. See 2.0, usually the pin number 8 should not give beep, correct, but this path which is connected to the CPU, that belongs to this one 1.8. Okay, if this particular path, the CPU sock path is directly belongs to this path, then it should not give the beep. But here this path is giving. Which side? The CPU part. Which side? The CPU part. That is the major indication of the CPU has gone. Here one is 0.75 volts has short, completely short, and here it means it's a RAM section completely gone. Okay, so second thing is the CPU is connected directly this path. It has 1.19 or 2 some ohms is there, but still it is a short because it never gives the short to bias pin. And one more here IC, this one is 5 volt section. They removed this path, it's okay, but the thing is the fault was with the IC. They not remove this directly, they consider this board as short. 5 also belongs to this one, right? But the thing is when I remove this IC, there is no short. See, there is no short. Even 3 also good. If I give the supply, then I will get LDO voltage. Here is the LDO voltage I will get. So what I mean to say, once again I will explain you which connectivity is belongs to direct to the CPU or direct to the PCH, then you can consider, I mean one condition is it should not connect to any IC, then you can consider the particular PCH or sock as short. Got my point, right? So if you have any doubts, so please put it in comment, I will give answer. Thank you very much.